April is here from If Only April, and today we're gonna be doing a makeover of my office. This room makeover is so long overdue, and I wanted to do this makeover for so long, but there's always some other projects that were more important than this one. So today I woke up and I'm like, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, so besides this place being kind of dull and not decorated at all, I'm facing a couple of issues. It's every time I record a video and the camera is faced this way because there's a window right in front of me, and obviously I get the best light out of there. I have this terrible background behind me, and today we're gonna fix that. So I'm gonna rearrange the furniture, I'm gonna add new furniture, I'm gonna organize some of the stuff to make it look fabulous and to elevate my YouTube video making experience. Are you excited? I'm excited too. Let me show you around. So when we walk into the office, you see I have a lot of beautiful space. I have a lot of light over here, and yeah, I have two beautiful windows. So this is a corner room, and yeah, so it gets a lot of light and it's quite bright, but at the same time, I cannot take videos in front of this window because it's not as bright enough and I have trees outside over there. If I'm gonna be facing this window, I need to have a nice background over there, but that background has this painting of mine, which I'm gonna move to a different wall because it has to stay in this office. I love that painting, and you know what? Kids gonna definitely destroy it in the living room, so I would rather keep it in the office lot. So my plan is to put some sort of drawer over here on this side and then organize most of my supplies over there. I'm gonna remove this desk to that window because I don't really need that light anyways, that much light. And to be fair, you know, like looking outside on the road sometimes gets so distracting, you know? That shelf is kind of like a dumpster, a bit of a shelf, and it contains a lot of like vases that I'm gonna make over and a lot of just like random stuff, you know? I'm planning to move it under this window over here, and unfortunately this is gonna be the focal point when you walk in, but yeah, I think we can work around it somehow. Another important element in this room. This is the lamps and the mic that's like standing right in the middle of the room, and they kind of elevate the space, and when you walk into the room you can see these lamps and they just right on the way. This is so inconvenient. My plan is to move that setup to the window, so this way the lamp's gonna be by the wall and they're not gonna eat up this middle space. Over there you can see my beautiful backdrop that's probably gonna stay where it is. I also brought my letter shelf in the office because I'm planning to decorate it nicely and put some vases and some nice decor, and yeah. Should we take it from here and see how it goes? I think I told you a lot of my plans already, and now we're gonna get to makeover. First things first, I need to remove that painting to that wall. I'm gonna get on it. So now since this wall is cleared out, I can bring in my amazing industrial storage that I actually got for 150 bucks only from Facebook Marketplace. So this is your reminder that always, before you buy any furniture, you like always check the Facebook Marketplace, because maybe someone is getting rid of the furniture that you absolutely want to have. So I already have some stuff inside, but yeah, and if you want, I can give you a tour, but that's probably gonna be some other time. So let me know in the comments if you want to see the tour of all my supplies, and let's keep going. We're just gonna put it out of the way for now, and then we're gonna move it around. So everything is gonna be so neat and organized. So crazy, this is actually the scrapbooks that I made over the years, and yes, I can't find a better place for them than keeping them here. And there's also a bunch of other stuff. You can see I have tons of frames, and I hope that we're gonna find some use for them in today's project. So if you didn't know, this is actually the first tabletop from oak that I made a couple of years ago, and yeah, you can find tutorial on my blog. Whew. Yes. The process of organizing this shelf was so therapeutic. I got rid of a bunch of stuff, I reorganized and kind of combined like similar items together. So for example, I put all the vases together on the bottom shelf, so now they can be like in one place and look nice. I mean, it's not ideal to have the shelf like right when you walk in, but at the same time it's very helpful because I use these items all the time, like paint samples for example, so it's very, very convenient for me to have it handy. Also found this fabulous mirror with a golden frame on Facebook Marketplace, and it was only like 10 bucks or something. So guys, remember this, always check the Facebook Marketplace. You never know what you're gonna find there. Getting there. So I really like to have that mirror over there because when you walk in, you can constantly see how you look. And then when you record the video, you can also take a look at yourself and be like, hi, okay, I need to fix my hair, or something like that. Decided to move this shelf from the middle, from the center over here to the left, and I'm gonna try to put my recording table, like the bird eye view, over there and see how that's gonna look. So if the lamps over here, then they kind of block the visual view, so I'm gonna try to push them into that corner and make my studio on that side. Another thing that I really wanted this office makeover to have is to have as many plants as possible. So here you can see how I'm hanging this beautiful plant, and I really hope it's gonna survive in my office. But yeah, as you can see, the planter, the macrame planter, I made a couple of months ago. I also have a video for it if you're interested, so yeah, make sure to check that out. Okay, day 3 probably, I don't know, of me making over this office, and I already moved all the furniture around, and now I need to figure out what I'm gonna put on top of this beautiful dresser. Because you see, there's like a very, very big space, and the small paintings that I had before, something like this, is just like not gonna cut it. So I need to make a new one. So since small paintings not gonna really cut it on top of this beautiful dresser, I decided to search for a large kind of abstract art, more on the neutral side because I don't want it to pop too much. And I was in shock because they're so expensive. And in that moment, I decided to try and make one myself. So I made this beautiful textured abstract art, and I even have a video for you guys if you want to make something similar and you want to learn about all these techniques about how to make abstract textured art yourself and save so much money on it. Almost there. Yeah, I need to clear out all the garbage from here and then put some sort of board behind my computer. Oh, and style this pretty shelf, of course. To decorate the shelf, I used some of my favorite items. Some of them I found on flea markets, or some of them I bought like some long time ago. And yeah, pretty much everything here that you see is something that I like. So this painting, for example, I found in the flea market, and this beautiful vase with a bird. I mean, I'm so obsessed with that. Also, you know what? I was kind of going for the vibe of a boho industrial vibe in this office makeover, and I kind of feel that I achieved this because this old train, for example, kind of complements my industrial dresser, and it all looks so tight together. And don't forget, if you want your items to look cohesive on the shelf, choose different objects, you know, different sizes, different heights, and try to put them together in threes, because apparently it's more pleasing to the eye. I don't really like the way the macrame is hanging right now on the wall, so instead I'm gonna put it on the door and make a gallery wall. So to make this gallery wall, first gonna lay down all the frames that we have on the floor. So all the frames that you see here I got from Goodwill, but yeah, I don't like the art in most of them, so I'm gonna replace it. But for now, I'm just like choosing how the frames gonna look together, and how beautifully and harmonious they're gonna look. So this round shelf that you can see here, it's actually I made it myself a couple of months ago for Christmas, and it was part of the series Christmas Gifts from Wood, so go check it out if you want to make something similar. It's super easy to make and it's so customizable because you can paint over the bottom part any color you want, and I think I'm gonna paint it over in some different color, but I'm not sure yet, so let's see how it's gonna look on the wall. And by the way, I'm sure there's more efficient ways to do it. You know, like I saw people when they trace all the frames on the paper and then they put it over there. But you know what? I want to do it the easy way and the lazy way. Let's put it this way. So I'm not measuring anything and I'm just gonna nail it as it is. Hope this is the place. Yay! Okay. Perfect! Amazing. Let's go for the next one. I had so much fun putting together this gallery wall, and most of the paintings that you see here I got from Goodwill because mainly I got it for the frames, and I actually planning to change some of the drawings and some of the pictures in it in the future, but for now it's gonna work like this. But I got them because of the frames, because I think frames look absolutely stunning. And I also discovered like one of the paintings that I brought with me from Russia that belonged to my dad, and it depicts like some Moroccan scene, and it's so beautiful. The details in there is just exquisite. Yay. So I didn't really like the flowers on this frame and decided to add one of my paintings. By the way, this is adorable animal prints. It's a legitimate watercolors and you can find them in my Etsy store. So yeah, so I got most of these frames because of the frames, not really because of the art, and I decided just change it. I hope that's gonna work. Has to work, right? Yeah, look at this cute little bird. Very neutral, very cute. Definitely gonna look amazing. So professionally done with this spade bead. Yay! Look at this. So much better than the flowers. One of the last steps in this office/studio makeover was to make the shelf above my computer. And yes, never mind the Lucifer TV show that I'm currently obsessed with. I mean, I wouldn't say obsessed, but I can't stop watching it. I don't know why. Maybe because of the main character. Anyways, so this shelf, as I mentioned before, I really wanted to go for kind of like an industrial hint of the vibe in this studio. So I decided to use these industrial brackets for the shelf, and I just like cut a wooden board, I think it's 1x6, and placed it on top of the brackets. Easy peasy. And that's how this easy shelf was done. And I just attached the pegboard from IKEA. Yeah, that's the easy one. I also ordered like all these hooks and like nice accessories, but unfortunately they didn't come on time, so you're gonna see it probably later. Probably on my Instagram I'm gonna post a finale image of this corner. When you're setting up the shelves, just make sure that you find the studs and that you put anchors into the walls so the shelf doesn't fall down. Overall, I'm so excited with the way this office/studio makeover turned out. And yes, I absolutely had to add the fairy lights and then the bistro lights as well, because those lights make me so happy. And I don't care if people usually use them only for Christmas. They just bring so much joy to me, and I feel that now this office became such a beautiful creative space that's going to help my creativity bloom, and yeah, it's gonna inspire me to create more beautiful things for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this office/studio little rental-friendly makeover. And yes, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell button to be notified about future videos. Also, please let me know in the comments if you would like me to make a tour of my studio and show you all the craft supplies that I got and how I organize everything. I mean, maybe I should do a video, some sort of organize with me. I don't know yet, so let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you, and have a great weekend, guys. Bye!